If you're running a subscription box business, you probably already know that the product is only part of the equation. The real magic comes down to how you present it. I'm talking about the moment that the customer actually opens that box, and everything inside needs to be exactly right with every item in its place and every shipment on time. That's where kitting and assembly come in. Now, if you do these processes well, they make your brand feel really polished and professional, and people really take notice of this. But if you do it poorly, it can drive up your costs and kill retention and make even the best products feel slapdash, even if they're not. Now, this video is about how kitting actually works and what you need to know in order to avoid painful mistakes as you grow. Before I get into that, my name is Brandon. I am here on behalf of Fulfillrite, a 3PL that has helped thousands of online sellers ship smarter. There's more information about us down there in the description, but enough of that. Let's talk about what kitting means for subscription box brands and how you get that process right. Okay, so what is kitting exactly? Kitting is the process of combining multiple products into a single shipment. Seriously, that's it. For subscription boxes, this usually means that they have like 4 to 10 different items with varying sizes and shapes and whatnot, and handling requirements, and they all get packed into a single branded box. Now, assembly takes this one step further, and it involves taking parts and turning them into discrete items that are ready to ship. Furniture is a classic example of that. Kitting and assembly are not just about throwing items in a carton, it's about precision and presentation. Each box needs to be packed the same way, and each item needs to be correct and clean and unbroken. And for rotating boxes, the contents might change every single month, which means that your fulfillment partner or your internal processes need to adapt pretty quickly. Why kitting matters more than you think. Most subscribers aren't going to say to you, the unboxing experience was poorly optimized. I mean, I work in the supply chain and I do videos like this, and I don't even talk like that when I'm talking to other people, but they're going to feel it. They'll notice. They'll see a missing product or a scuff label, a box that feels a little rushed, a presentation that just, I don't know, it just doesn't match last month's quality. Inconsistencies like this start to add up and they erode trust. They make your brand feel amateur. And over time, they can increase churn too, which is why reliable kitting is just not optional. It is foundational to your customer experience. So let's talk about common kitting mistakes and, more importantly, how you can avoid them. And for this, I'm just going to speak as if you are doing fulfillment in-house. Number one is having no standard operating procedure. If there's no documented layout or packing process, your fulfillment team is winging it. And that's how you get inconsistent boxes, avoidable errors. But you can avoid this by creating a clear kitting SOP with photos, item placement instructions, notes and inserts, stickers, and special handling. 2 is not batching efficiently. If you're kitting one box at a time, that's a big waste of time. Kitting should happen in batches. Basically, you organize by box type or customer tier or shipping schedule. You get it all out there on a table, you batch it out, and it saves you labor time and error rates when you do that. 3 is not prepping for changes. If your kit changes monthly, which is common in this space, you need a smooth way to transition this process, which means you need clear timelines for when to switch SKUs, update your instructions, and retrain warehouse staff if you need to. If your vendor delivers late or the instructions change at the last minute, it's going to be on you or your fulfillment partner to adapt to that quickly. 4 is using fragile or awkward packaging. Every extra insert or fragile item or oversized SKU increases the complexity of packing. A good shipper is going to help you identify what works and what is likely to cause damage in transit or higher shipping costs. Kitting's not just about style, it's about durability and cost control too. You don't want to have a bunch of returns. Now let's say you hire on a 3PL and you have them take care of orders. Here's how kitting works in a subscription box 3PL. Step 1 is to receive and inspect the inventory. When your SKUs arrive from the manufacturers or the suppliers, they are counted, they're scanned, and they're shelved. If anything is off, be that quantities or barcodes or the condition of the product, it can get flagged early. Step 2 is to create kit instructions. Each kit's going to have a bill of materials, that's a BOM, a recipe for what goes into the box. It might include variants for first-time buyers or promo offers or customer tiers. You also provide layout instructions, which is how to pack the items, what goes on top, what needs extra padding, what insert goes with what SKU. 3 is batch assembly. Fulfillment teams assemble kits in batches, be it dozens or hundreds at a time, depending on volume and schedule. This will make sure that you have consistency and speed. If your box includes a product that needs shrink wrap, sealing, or extra quality control, that gets handled here too. Step 4 is final inspection and shipping. Once kitted, each box gets weighed, labeled, and queued for shipment. From here, it's about making cutoff times and ensuring that each individual package arrives intact, on time, with the right items inside. Things to look out for in a kitting-friendly 3PL. Kitting isn't something that every 3PL is built for. A partner who ships single SKU Shopify orders might struggle with subscription boxes. So here's what you're going to want to look for. Flexible kitting systems. Can they handle rotating boxes, custom inserts, and promo variations? Accurate assembly at scale. Are they able to kit thousands of boxes without falling behind or making errors? Climate-controlled storage. This is especially true for cosmetics, foods, or supplements. Inventory tracking per component. Can they alert you when insert cards or promo items are running low before it causes a delay? Fast turnarounds. Do they have processes that support same-day or next-day shipping after assembly is complete? Kitting should feel invisible to you. If you're spending hours each month double-checking everything, worrying about mistakes, then something is off. A small but important tip here is not to treat kitting like an afterthought. It's easy to obsess over sourcing and marketing only to realize that fulfillment is falling apart behind the scenes. But kitting isn't just back-end ops, it's customer experience in a box. If you want customers to feel like they are part of something curated, something thoughtful, and worth sticking with, your fulfillment has to reflect that. And this is especially true when you're scaling. That's when the cracks start to really show up. So what should you take away from this? Kitting and assembly are core to a successful subscription box. Consistency, accuracy, and speed are all absolutely non-negotiable, and if you are going to outsource it, make sure that your 3PL actually knows how to handle boxes like yours. When done right, kitting just kind of fades into the background. You don't think about it a lot, and your product just gets a chance to shine. But if something goes wrong, it feels like you're constantly putting out fires. So if this sounds like something that you're dealing with or you're trying to prevent dealing with it, we've got more content that might help you here. Here are a few videos that I recommend next. There is the hidden cost of bad subscription fulfillment. And then there is what is a subscription box 3PL? And lastly, there is how to choose the right fulfillment company. Now, if you found this video helpful, please take a moment to like and subscribe. Don't forget to slap some postage on that bell so that we can express ship new videos to you as soon as they drop. And last but not least, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment down below and we'll answer as many of them as we can. Thanks for watching.